Welcome to Investing in IP with Dave. So I came across this Vlad TV interview where he was talking to Johnny Gill, one of the New Edition members, and again, Vlad brings up hey, wasn't it a trademark issue with the term New Edition, and somebody didn't let you guys use it, and it caused a rift or whatever the case may be. And Johnny Gill is saying, hey, no, I owned it, which again, to me is interesting. If you have a group of 5, 6 members and one person is saying, hey, no, I own a mark. But again, we'll check it out, see what he has to say. I think this is a good learning moment because it's going to show you how valuable IP is, as well as why you need to not only do good business, but have your business buttoned up at the beginning. Because I think this trademark situation cost the members of New Edition millions of dollars, which I'll get into. Again, if you guys don't know who I am, I'm Dave. I've been in this IP space for 8 years, dealing with patents, trademarks, various forms of intellectual property. I'm an IP attorney. I should have said that earlier. And again, we're going to review this video and see what Johnny Gill, JG is what they call him, what he has to say about this trademark dispute. So let's go.
After that, wasn't there supposed to be a tour, but it got canceled due to some trademark issues or something? And that's when the Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike thing had to come together because someone owed the copyright or trademark and they wouldn't let you.
And this is actually interesting because I remember, if you guys remember that time, 2017, when their docuseries or mini-series, whatever you call it, came out, which I thought was phenomenal, a 3-part series. I remember watching a Breakfast Club and those 3 members, Rocky, and I don't know these guys' name, Michael Bivens, Ronnie DeVoe, and I forget the other name. They were torn as a group with just the 3 of them trying to take advantage of the buzz that they had from the miniseries. And Travis and Johnny Gill, Ralph and Johnny Gill wasn't included in the on the tour. And this video sheds more light on that. But I do remember, back in 2017, 2018, or whenever it was, when after the miniseries dropped, that the guys were trying to go on tour, and for whatever reason they couldn't get all of the members to go on tour, so those 3 end up just going on tour. So again, let's see what he has to say about that.
To use it,
So he's saying, hey, no,
what happened? We have. I think I said this to you earlier when I just came in about our brotherhood, and that's coming full circle, and this group and our brotherhood has come full circle. In our 40 years, we have had some trials, some ups and downs. We've had some battles, internal issues that we would have and with each other. Mm-hmm. And it was no secret. But then again, yes, it was, because we never would. And I never forget, I think my lawyer might have called me and said, hey, there's do you know nobody owns the name New Edition, blah, blah, blah. And you guys should grab it before somebody gets it. And so
this is interesting. So he said his lawyer called him and said, hey, do you know if anybody owns the mark New Edition, you guys should grab it. I can tell you 100% his lawyer knew that nobody owned the trademark New Edition. So his lawyer is telling him, hey, you need to grab this thing because this thing is available. And obviously you guys can benefit from it, or you can benefit from it. And that kind of brings to another point, because you may be thinking, hold on, New Edition was around, the 80s and the 90s. Their name was never trademarked. And unlike patents and copyrights, which those forms of intellectual property last a specific time period, patents last 20 years. If it's a utility patent, if it's a design patent, it's even less than that, 15 years. Copyright lasts the life of the author plus 70 years. But with the trademark, and this is why this stuff is so valuable, particularly a trademark, it lasts forever as long as you're using it. Now, you can't trademark something and then sit on it, unlike maybe a domain name where you can actually pay for a domain name and just sit on it forever. With a trademark, as long as you're using it and paying the maintenance fees and things like that, it lasts forever. So I would imagine that at some point, New Edition, they had their issues. They weren't making money, touring, doing different things, selling merchandise, and somebody let that mark go. So I would imagine, if I had to guess, that originally they owned New Edition. Whoever signed the group New Edition, whether it's MCA Records or whoever, they owned the trademark New Edition. But then they let it go, probably because it wasn't making them any money. Because again, you have to pay maintenance fees, and the longer you keep something, the more expensive the maintenance fees are. So they're probably like, hey man, I'm not paying maintenance fees for this stuff. So then they let the New Edition trademark go. And now, you know, fast forward, I think it was 2013 when he didn't get a time period. I looked it up beforehand, but his attorney is calling him and saying, hey, essentially, this New Edition trademark is available and you need to get it. So let's go. Let's see what he's talking about.
Let's just put it in a couple of you guys' name, and then, you know, you guys can deal with that. And I said, yeah. I said, but then just put it in me and Ralph's name.